This lecture is all about possessive nouns. The possessive form indicates ownership. There are differing opinions on how to form the possessive. Possessives can apply to concrete and abstract nouns. Multiple owners need to be looked at closely, and they can refer to places by using the owner's name or functional title. As we said, the possessive form indicates ownership, and here are some examples. Susie's horse is the horse belonging to Susie. Paul's motorbike is the motorbike that belongs to Paul. And Mary and Mike's car is the car belonging to Mary and Mike. There are several opinions on how to form the possessive. There's the old-fashioned method and the modern approach. If we look at the old-fashioned formation first, we see that the rules are relatively simple. Add apostrophe S to the noun, so Susie's horse, Fred's motorbike. But if the word ends in an S, we just add the apostrophe, so Thomas' trousers, the bus driver. The modern possessive formation is more in line with the way in which the words are spoken. This only affects words ending in a letter S. And the letter S after the apostrophe is spoken more like a letter Z. So here's some examples. Thomas's trousers, the bus's passengers. An exception to the previous rule, and it's a bit awkward, is when the owners are plural and the plural form is formed by adding an S to the singular form. And we'll see some examples. The car's engines are tuned to perfection. If we'd have said the car's engines, it would sound really weird. Or the dogs ate the cat's food. If we said the dogs ate the cat's food, this would sound really odd and forced. And also please note here that dogs doesn't have an apostrophe because we're just talking about the plural form of dog. There's no possessive here. All other plurals are treated normally. For example, the children's book arrived today. The fish's tank is dirty and needs to be cleaned. Up until now, we've only seen examples with concrete nouns. But possessive forms can also apply to abstract nouns. And abstract nouns are things like feelings and emotions and ideas. And here are some examples. Jenny's mood isn't getting any better. John's integrity is above question. Susie's sense of humour is very dark. Paul's knowledge is impressive. With multiple owners, we need to look carefully. So if more than one person owns a single item, then only the last one in the list gets the apostrophe. So we say here, Mary and Mike's car. So it's one car and two people own it, namely Mary and Mike. If several people each have their own items, they all get the apostrophe. So we say Paul's and John's shoes are black. So both Paul and John each own their own pair of black shoes. And we also use possessive formation to talk about places by using the owner's name or functional title. For example, I have an appointment at the doctor's tomorrow, and the doctor's here is used as a functional title. We're invited to the neighbours for drinks next week. Similar to the other example. Or using a name, Sir William Perkins's school is for girls between 11 and 18 years old, and the school is named after Sir William Perkins. or Gino's makes the best pizza in town. So presumably Gino is the guy who makes the wonderful pizza, and his restaurant is called Gino's, and we use the apostrophe to show this.